Yeah, good morning, KGR. Here we are. We're about to do a break on this vehicle. It's a 2016 BMW X1 28i. We're going to be doing the front brakes. The reason why we're doing it because the owner have messed up the car. You can see the rotor is grind. But I'm going to be showing one side. So I'll show you the kind of brakes pad we're going to use. It's called Akabono. These are good brake pads. If you need to buy brake pads, this is a good one. Akabono has a part number. You know, there are sometimes you buy brake pad, you have to buy the sensor too. Maybe if you buy from AutoZone, you buy the brake pad, you have to buy sensor. Called BMW and Mercedes-Benz and some other cars that do use a brake sensor. So, but this one, the brake sensor come with it. So you don't have to buy it separately. And these are good brakes. And this is the rotor we're going to be using, Pro Max. Way better than AutoZone and some other brands. So in any way, that's what we're going to be doing. New to my channel, please consider subscribing. Support your boy in any way you can. I didn't really want to video this, but maybe I could save somebody some couple of dollars, whatnot. Having said that, KG, let's go. We're getting it right. Now, stay tuned. So first thing we're gonna do is lose the 13. You see this? You see the sensor? It's going all the way. So the sensor is what tells you that the brakes is about to be done. So we're gonna lose this 13 right here. Sometimes those things do spin. When you're losing it, see, like that one is spinning right now. So both of them is spinning. So I just use this to grab it. Once it's broken loose, then you're good. There we go. So let's go ahead and break the other one loose, the bottom there. And broken loose, just like so. So you can go ahead and take off this. Let me see if I can take out this like so. Though we're replacing the sensor. Let's see if I can get this sensor out. Because when you move it like this, if the brake is still there, the sensor is gonna do. It's broken anyway. So it's broken anyway, so let me just go ahead and yank it out. There, you see the sensor is even back. Because one sensor is eating like this on the brake, see it? Once the brake start touching, the rotor start touching the sensor, which tells you the brake is done. So you have to replace this sensor, because if you use it back, it will still be telling you that the car need the brake sensor, need the brakes. So we're gonna replace that. So we're gonna grab this guy right here. This guy right here. So that we don't put no stress on the caliper. So we go right here, get I think it's a 18. Yep. You got a swivel head 18. But when you're using a power gun, it makes your life go easy. But if you don't have it, you can still do it. But being as I love to invest, can you see that shit is dropped? Excuse my language. I didn't want that thing to drop. All right, so now there's another little boat there. I think it's a 6. You have to lose that. 6. Yeah, 6. I like it. All right, so we hit this a little bit so that it positions very well. Then we'll go ahead now, break this guy loose. Oh yeah. Oh boy. So let me put some penetration excuse me, penetration oil in it because it kind of look tight. All right, I'll bring you guys back. Yeah, so that little boat there was very hard. I put a penetration oil in it, then I have to use my torch to hit it because I didn't want that boat to strip, you know. Because when that boat strip, not that you can't still do your job, but when you put this rotor, you know, everything will just be moving up and down. So I have to hit the boy really well, and I got a good hit. So luckily for me, it came out easy. So see the rotor? Sometimes the rotor might look a little okay in the front, but the back. So the other side is bad, so she's changing the boat. You're just gonna go ahead and scrape up this guy a little bit. So that the new rotor that is coming in will lap really good. And we'll put some grease on it so that the next man will not suffer anything. Makes his life more better. So we'll put some penetrating oil on this. All right, so we'll get the rotor. These are just basic something, even when you're doing Mercedes-Benz, any kind of model of a car. The only difference is, like I said, like the other side now, you don't carry no sensor. So this guy here is going to align with the hole here. Once you do that, then every other thing will set when you put in the tire. So put some little grease here. Little grease here, make it easy. I'm just gonna run it down. Beautiful. I'll put that aside. Then we'll bring the brake sensor. Make sure that it's the same as the one that we replacing. Yep. So the sensor travel all the way down here. So I have to take off this guy. Let me show you. Take off this guy from here. Then we have to open up here. Sorry for moving the camera. I have to take off this bolt here. I believe it's an 8. Take off that so we can pull this guy and get to the sensor there. All right? So I'll be right back. So this is where the sensor is located. I took off that. The guy goes right there. So you just take off the 2 bolts here and this guy. So this is the way the sensor looks. So this is the new one. Press that pin there, it'll come on. Make sure it's the same thing. They're the same. So that's it. So now we'll come here like this. When you squeeze this guy, then they'll come up. So this right here goes in like so. So it's very easy. Press it in. Yeah, man, I hear that little click there, but it's the guy back like so. Cause I have to really squeeze it a while ago for it to come out. And we'll push this guy in here. Go in that pin there. Okay. All right, so you guys see what I'm doing. Let me move the camera out of my way, then I'll bring you guys back. All right, so place the sensor back there right now, so it's out here. So we're gonna change this, the brake pads. So this one right here, the other one, yeah, this one. This one right here is the one that has the groove. So this brake pad, when you look at it, they're both, they look alike, but there's a little different. I'll show you. See, when you look at this one, right, you see the curve of this and you see the curve of this. This one is a little deeper. So this one is where the sensor go, not on this one. So this one right here, I hope you see what I'm saying. Yeah, if you look at there, you see the cut. And you look here, you see the cut. So you have to know which one. So the one coming outside like so, that's where the brake pad is going to go. Sorry, let me put something on mine. So this brake pad is like a squeak spin. See it? You squeeze it like this. Squeeze it down to get it in. Yeah, just like so. See? Then this one, I didn't take it off. You can see. I want to put it the same way we have it. So just like so. Squeeze it. So the trick to putting it is like when you squeeze this against over here, then the other one will come through. So we're gonna put some grease on it. Never forget to grease it. It's very important. So that your brake, you might have a new brake, but even having a new brake can be squeaking. So you want to make sure you grease it so the car will walk where the way it's supposed to. I'll put that one in there. Clean out the other grease. Put it back inside. Wipe my hand. So when I put this down, right, like so, all right. So put this one up, this one up. Make sure I got it right. All right, so this one is coming right here, but you're not gonna put it here, right? So we're gonna put this bolt first. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and tie this guy up. That's 18. Yeah, this thing seems to be doing on well. Getting this out. Okay, that's good. So now we're gonna bring this guy. We're gonna push that pad inside. Let's see if see if this can go inside. Well, sometimes when the pad push out too much, this one doesn't go inside. So I use this instead. I'm just gonna squeeze this guy just like so until you go inside. The reason for that, if you don't do that, the brake will not go in. The new brake pad. Because when your brake is falling, the piston will start pushing out. The more your brake falls, the more the piston push out. So when you put in the new brakes, you have to squeeze that boy back so the whole thing can flush. Just bear with me if you hear any background noise. All right, so take that out. I like to put some grease here. You don't have to do that, but it's just my own kg. All right, so now we'll bring this guy like so, like I said before. Take off my tools there. Then we'll put this guy like so. So this guy is coming up here like this. So this side is what goes right here. So you're just gonna push it like so. Make sure it goes in. Sorry if my big head is covering the camera. There we go. Can hear that snap. Then we'll put this guy like so. And we'll push this guy down. Just like that. See? Everything went well. So we take this guy now, put some grease over here on this top of this blue thread. As a lock thread, but we don't need that anymore. All right, so just make sure when you put in this guy, make sure you route it to the bottom so that you don't come through the top here. Then it might put a stress on this, and then the thing might end up busting, you know. So I just wanted to point that out. Go ahead, do the same thing at the bottom there, because the boat seems to be spinning. All right, that's basically it. Just straighten the wheel now. See that freeness there? That's what we want. When you put grease on it, you got that freeness there. So that's what we want. Put some, put the tire, and that's basically it. Please consider subscribing, support your boy in any way you can if this video was in any help. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. KG saying bye for now. Peace. Booyah. We are gone.